Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bless you all. Welcome to Maggie's Magical Moon Ceremonies. It is Friday, July 23rd. We are here high above the banks of the Rogue River, one of my most favorite places in the world, this beautiful river here in Southern Oregon. We're here celebrating the Aquarian full moon at 1 degrees Aquarius. The energies of this full moon peak this evening here on the Pacific coast of North America at 7:36 p.m. I believe, on Friday, July 23rd. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful full moon. The energies of this full moon, I'm really feeling, they're very supportive of our hearts. Leo, the sun is in Leo at 1 degrees. As always, the full moon is opposite the sun. So we have the full moon at 1 degrees Aquarius and the sun at 1 degrees Leo. And this axis is a really important axis for all of humanity. It's really beautiful because Leo is the individual and it rules the heart energies. And it's really about, shining as our own individual self. And Aquarius rules the collective society, and all people, the collective unconscious, all of it. And so this axis is really beautiful because it's, it spans like the individual to the whole of humanity. And how I'm really feeling these energies with this moon, Leo being the ruler of the heart, I'm starting to really awaken to the fact that I believe that Aquarius is the ruler of the high heart. The high heart is it's a chakra that's located between the heart and the throat chakra. And the high heart is kind of a marriage of those two. It brings in the knowingness of the heart energies, the deep, deep love of ourselves, of the heart, with the complete embodiment of these heart energies. The voice that the throat chakra brings, and it marries these two, and I feel it as this ability to embody our higher selves, our soul's highest mission, able to bring it into form. The energy of these higher chakras, when you connect the heart to these higher chakras, it becomes this bridge, and we're able to bring these higher energies down into our full beingness and embody completely here on earth. And I feel the high heart really is this full embodiment of our soul's highest mission, of our complete and total whole beingness, and our ability to, once that high heart comes online completely and opens, we're really able to stand here on earth as our higher selves, completely embodied, completely able to create and love from this deep source energy that is us, the divine creator that is us. And we're able to create from a place of love, from a place of our soul's deepest knowingness. We release all of the energies of creating from discord, and once that high heart is totally open and totally online, we really are living as our higher selves embodied in human form. And I believe that is the energy of this full moon. That is the energy that we're able to access right now with this full moon in many of us. throughout the human collective will be coming online into our high hearts. And it doesn't happen instantly. Everything in creation takes time. And I take that back, not everything. But I believe, you know, it's not an instantaneous thing, but I believe this is the beginning of our high hearts coming fully online, and us totally embodying as our higher selves. And it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. I've been getting these messages in my meditations recently, and the way that I feel it is just, it's such a lovely energy. This energy of the high heart is, you know, it's a marriage of the heart chakra and the throat chakra. And I feel that the color, you know, the heart chakra, a lot of people experience it as a green color or pink color. I very much experience my heart chakra as like a pink and a white and a gold. And the throat chakra is often experienced as kind of a blue, a light, beautiful blue. And the high heart feels like this marriage of that energy and the ability to bring voice and form to our soul, our higher selves. And I experience it as this beautiful kind of aquamarine tealish color. And I've been feeling it so strongly lately, just opening and elevating really high, beautiful heart vibrations. And there's a feeling of embodiment with this full moon, this release of struggle and of trying to get somewhere or be something or do something. And the high heart brings it this energy of being settled in one's own being, settled in one's heart. And it's just lovely. It's just a very, very lovely energy. The astrology of right now is highly supportive of this. We have this full moon at the beginning of Aquarius, and then our next full moon is at the very end of Aquarius at 29 degrees Aquarius. And Aquarius is the sign of revolution. And when you speak about, you know, the Leo-Aquarius axis, the Leo being the individual and the heart energy, and Aquarius being the collective and the ascension energy. And when you bring those together, it really is this beautiful elevation of the heart, elevation of the consciousness and the vibration of humanity. And that's where we are. That's what we're doing, guys. It's so beautiful. We're all elevating, and we're all doing it at our own pace, in our own time. But this is a beautiful beginning. We had Mars and Venus conjunct in Leo here over the past few weeks. They're now moving further apart, but I really believe that this was the divine, you know, this symbolized the aspect of our own inner being, of our divine masculine and our divine feminine coming together and really sparking that fire in our hearts, that deep soul fire that is us, that is our true beingness, that is what we came here to do. Mars and Venus just, they came together as the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and they lit that. And now we have the sun following suit, and we have the moon opposite it, and it's balancing these energies and helping to bring them higher. We have Saturn and Pluto on either side of this full moon, kind of flanking this full moon. Pluto being in the late degrees of Capricorn, and Saturn being in the early to middle degrees of Aquarius. And this really feels like, to me, we're taking responsibility for our hearts. We're taking responsibility for that fire that we came here to create, that beauty, that love that we came here to be. And Saturn is like, okay, it's time. We're taking responsibility for this. We're living this now. And Pluto is here supporting these energies, saying, okay, we're going to remove and we're going to let go and we're going to release and transmute all that's not in service to our high heart. It's gone. We're ending a lot of old stories, lifetimes of stories that we have lived that have not been in alignment with our heart and our soul's deepest desires. We're letting it go. And humanity is doing this, you know. It's not just me, it's not just you. We're all doing it, again, at our own pace. But this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. This, to me, is really, if I could be so bold to say, I think that this is the beginning of us creating heaven on earth. And I think we're in a really revolutionary time. And we're going to do it beautifully and gently and lovely and gracefully. Because we're coming from a place of our heart. We're not coming at this revolution from our root energy or from our sacral energy. We're coming at it from our heart, so it will be infused with love in every moment. I think that's all I want to say about the energies of this moon and how I feel them, how I'm accessing them. I don't think there is anything to do right now except for just be with ourselves and be with our hearts. If we can take time during this Leo season, the season of the heart, the season of the inner child, if we can take time to just be with our heart as much as possible and tap in to what that inner child wishes for and dreams of, and start to believe it is possible. Believe that our deepest desires and deepest wishes are possible, because it is. We can create anything we want. Every single one of us has this divine, beautiful, sovereign power. We've just been blind to it, honestly. We've been really blind to it. And I say this with the deepest compassion, because I understand that life has not been easy for a lot of us. And I know it's a really big stretch for many people to believe that we're capable of creating anything we want, including heaven on earth for ourselves and for all of creation. But that's where we are. That's what is possible. I thank you. I bless you all. I come for ceremony, so I think this is all that I'll say about this beautiful moon. I just love it. I love it for myself. I love it for my family, my loved ones, my lover. I love it for all of us, for all of humanity. This is the time of the heart, and it's time to fully step into these energies of our high heart so we can completely embody it. So I will start with ceremony. My ceremony today, as in every moon ceremony that I do, is with the full-on intent and purpose of creating heaven on earth for all of humanity, for all of Mother Earth and all of creation. And I so gratefully, I just thank you all for being here. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for you watching, for you participating, and for you giving your love and your heart to this creation. We can do it. We can create heaven on earth. So let's do it. Thank you. Holy source of all that is, Mother Goddess, Father God, all the gods and goddesses throughout all of creation and time, Angels of the Christ-like consciousness, guardian angels of Mother Earth, guardian angels and guides of myself and all those participating in ceremony today, ascended masters, star beings, magical helpers of all the realms, of the earthly realms and the ascended realms, ancestor spirits of my own, of this land, and of all those participating in ceremony today. Mother Earth, her beautiful energies, her plant and animal spirits that exist here, the energies of all of her elements and her cardinal directions. Thank you, big, beautiful, benefic energies. Thank you, energies of the Christ-like consciousness, for gathering in ceremony with us today, helping us to create portals from heaven to earth, from the angelic realms to the earthly realms, so that we can allow in the light of heaven, the light of God's source consciousness, of Christ-like consciousness, so that it may flow freely, beautifully, abundantly, and profusely throughout all the realms of Mother Earth, throughout all time, throughout all space, throughout all quantum realities that exist. Thank you for gathering with us today. I now call upon the guardian angels of Mother Earth, Archangel Uriel of the north, of the sacred earth, Archangel Michael of the south, of the beautiful mighty fire, Archangel Gabriel of the west, of the sweet magical water, and Archangel Raphael of the east, of the holy air. Beautiful guardian angels of Mother Earth, thank you for loving us. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you for loving Mother Earth. And thank you for being with us humans throughout all time and all space. And thank you for helping us to create heaven on earth. For the human collective, for Mother Earth, for all of her beings, all of the energies that exist here in all the realms. Guardian angels of Mother Earth, I now call upon you to meet me in between the realms, in between the angelic realms and the earthly realms, where the veil is thin. I thank you for fusing your energy with mine here, joining our energies together. Together, we ground these beautiful angelic energies deep into the core of the ascended aspect of Mother Earth. And by your direction, with your beauty, your power, your grace, your magic, and your love, you four angels guide us in raising our frequency so high. We spin our energies up so high together, so high between these realms. We spin our energies up so high. We create this most beautiful, this most magnificent portal from the angelic realms to the earthly realms, where this beautiful light of heaven, this beautiful light of God's source consciousness, of Christ-like consciousness, pours in to all the realms of Mother Earth. In all quantum realities that exist, this beautiful light from heaven, this beautiful angelic light flowing into and throughout all of Mother Earth, deep into the core of her beingness, in and throughout all of the layers that is her, cleansing, purifying, elevating, releasing all that no longer serves, and attuning the vibration of all of the earth in existence to heaven on earth for all. Thank you for bringing this beautiful light of heaven, this beautiful light of the angels, into all of the water molecules that exist in all of the realms of Mother Earth, clearing, cleaning, purifying, elevating, releasing all that no longer serves in the water molecules back to source, attuning all of the water throughout all of creation to that of Christ-like consciousness, to that of heaven on earth for all. Thank you for flowing this beautiful light of heaven into the holy air in all of existence, in and throughout all of the air, cleaning, clearing, purifying, releasing all that no longer serves, transmuting all lower energies, and attuning the frequency of the air to God consciousness, to pure Christ-like consciousness, attuning these frequencies of the air to heaven on earth for all of creation. Thank you for bringing this beautiful light to all of the sacred fire that exists throughout all the lands, releasing any lower energies, purifying, cleansing, and clearing, elevating all of the fire, attuning the frequency of this holy sacred fire in all of creation, in the human heart, and in and throughout everything, attuning the frequency of the holy sacred fire to that of heaven on earth for all of creation. Thank you, light of Christ-like consciousness. Thank you, light of heaven, for flowing in and throughout all of Mother Earth and all of her elements, in all directions, in all realms, cleaning and clearing and purifying and elevating all of existence in Mother Earth to the frequencies of heaven on earth for all. Thank you for flowing this light into every single human heart that has ever walked the earth, past, present, and future, in all quantum realities. Purifying the human heart, elevating the human heart to the frequencies of God consciousness, sparking this divine spark of creation, attuning us all to love and grace and peace and prosperity for all, joy and magic, beauty, grace, attuning us to heaven on earth for all, attuning us to our own hearts, heaven on earth. To heaven on earth for all of creation. Thank you for flowing this light of Christ-like consciousness into the high heart, the human high heart, the human collective high heart, for humans throughout all time, space, and existence, in every quantum reality, activating our high hearts with the power and beauty of this magical full moon, opening us to the energy of our high hearts, to our complete and total embodiments of our higher selves, here walking as humans on Mother Earth, as God creators, embodied as humans. Thank you for activating our high hearts now, attuning us to the frequency of heaven on earth as embodied higher selves. Thank you for flowing this beautiful light into all of the energy centers that exist in all of the humans, clearing and cleaning and transmuting, releasing all that no longer serves humans on every level, in every quantum reality. Attuning the frequency of every single human energy center to that of heaven on earth for all. all states of human consciousness, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, energetic, states of consciousness, known and unknown, this light of heaven, this light of grace, this light of love flowing in and throughout all states of human consciousness, purifying, cleansing, clearing, transmuting all that no longer serves back into love or higher, and attuning these frequencies to the frequency of heaven on earth for all, to the frequency of the high heart. Thank you, beautiful light of Christ-like consciousness, for flowing in and throughout everything that has ever been created in all the realms of Mother Earth. All the creations of humans, all the creations of all the beings. Purifying, elevating, releasing all that no longer serves, and attuning every single creation throughout all time, past, present, and future, in all directions, to that of heaven on earth. Flowing this light into all of the systems created by humans, into the medical systems, the food systems, the water systems, the court systems, the police systems, into the hospitals, into all of our government systems, into all of these structures and creations that we have come together as humans to create collective society. Thank you for flowing into all of them and transmuting all that no longer serves, releasing all that's not in alignment with heaven on earth, and attuning the frequencies of all of these things that support the human collective, attuning it all to the frequencies of heaven on earth, to love for all, prosperity for all, peace for all, joy for all, comfort for all. Thank you, beautiful light of Christ-like consciousness. Thank you for connecting us deeply with the energy of our hearts and our high hearts. Thank you for supporting us with the light of this moon, the energies of this time, the planetary energies, the energies that exist in and throughout all of creation. Thank you for being with us and helping us to ascend and elevate to our higher levels of consciousness, so that we may create purely from our heart source energy, purely from the sacred, beautiful inner source, inner flame that is our God self, in every now moment, for our highest good and the highest good of all. Thank you so much. Thank you, beautiful light of Christ-like consciousness, for helping us to create heaven on earth now and in every now moment, for the highest good of all. I call upon the guardians of the four directions and the dragons, the earth dragons, the fire dragons, the water dragons, and the air dragons. Thank you for holding these portals that we have created together open in all directions, throughout all time and space, throughout all quantum reality, throughout all the realms of Mother Earth, in every lifetime and timeline, so that this light of heaven, this light of Christ-like consciousness, of God's source energy, may flow into and throughout all of creation and all of existence, for all of time, for the highest good of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is, blessed be. Thank you, magical helpers of all the realms, known and unknown. Thank you, holy source of all that is, gods and goddesses throughout all time. Mother God, Father God, Mother Goddess, Father God. The angels of the Christ-like consciousness, the guardian angels of Mother Earth, and of our own guardian angels and our guides and our helpers. The ascended masters, the star beings, the ancestors' spirits, the earthly spirits, the animal and plant spirits that exist here, and the energies of all the elements in the cardinal directions. Thank you. Thank you, all of these big, beautiful, benefic energies, for gathering with us today, for creating heaven on earth today with us, for all of time and all of existence. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, holy source of all that is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is, blessed be. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, beautiful beings. Thank you for joining me in ceremony today. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful for this time. I'm so grateful to be alive. As I do with every ceremony, I have my altar with my flowers. I have some fresh flowers. I have some dried lavender, dried marigolds. I have my fire. We have a living altar here. And the only thing that we do, we have the Mother Earth energy represented. We have the holy water. And of course the air. So the fire is the only element that we provide. I have some beautiful offerings, some crystals, a feather. And when I am finished here, I will make my way down to the river. I will release the water from my jar. This lives on my altar, and except for when it is in ceremony with me, and it has the intentions that I placed in here for creating my own heart's heaven on earth and heaven on earth for all. I write down intentions for every moon, new moon and full moon, and it goes in my river water with my crystals. And so I will release this water while doing my own personal ceremony here when we're done into the river. And I will wash my crystals and fill this jar back up. I take my intentions home and I bury them in my garden. I do that tonight as the full moon energies peak. And I will at that time also, when I'm doing my own personal ceremony, place my these intentions written for this full moon in my jar, and while saying prayers. And then I will place this on my altar and pray with it. And sit with these energies for really, honestly, for all of time, but until the next new moon, when the energies shift a little bit. I'll offer my flower petals to the river, my fresh rose petals and my dried waters, and these crystals and feather will also be offered as beautiful offerings to all of the energies for gathering with us today and helping us to support our creations, our heart's creations today. This is how I perform my own ritual, and I share this with you as just an example of how you can perform ritual for yourself and how you can be personally guided and supported by the energies of this full moon and all the moons. Thank you so much. I am eternally grateful, eternally grateful. God bless you. Enjoy that beautiful moon that's out there tonight, and I hope that you all steep in these beautiful energies and connect with your hearts and your high hearts, and go about our beautiful soul mission of creating this magical, beautiful heaven on earth reality for us all. God bless you. Much love.